Shedeur Sanders, he's been making a name for himself over the years, and his popularity is just growing even more now that he's performing at Colorado. A lot of people got Shedeur Sanders as the number 2 quarterback behind Caleb Williams out of USC. And according to this, Shedeur Sanders might be coming back to Colorado for a senior year. It says that he don't want to take a back seat to Caleb Williams. I mean, if you look at Shedeur, man, what he's all about, he wants to be great. You know, at the end of the Colorado State game, you know, on the last drive, the comeback drive, they asked Shedeur Sanders what was going through his mind, you know, on the drive, and he said, Brady mode, Tom Brady mode. You know, if he can do it, I can do it, and we're just alike. You know, so that just lets you know the mind frame of Shedeur Sanders, man. He wants to be great. You know, him and Tom Brady have formed a relationship throughout the years. That's his mentor. You know, after every game, he texts Shedeur Sanders, call him. They you know, be in contact after every game. And he told him after the first game, you know, 4 touchdowns, 510 yards. Tom Brady told him, do not be satisfied with that. You know, and people know, man, Tom Brady's one of the best quarterbacks that ever do it. You know, his motivation and his drive is high, you know, so for Shedeur Sanders, you know, to be mentored by a guy like that who was highly motivated by where he was drafted, you know, man, it's just going to work for Shedeur, and you can see it on the field, man. I mean, he's playing with the confidence, and he looks like he's motivated to be as great as Tom Brady, man. And that's just good to hear from your quarterback. You know, he wants to be the best. He wants to be the top dog, and there's nothing wrong with that. And I just let you know he's going to be putting in all the work throughout this off season to do that, because to be the best, man, you have to be in the best shape, and you have to be ready mentally, physically, and all the way around, man. And having a mentor like Tom Brady, you know, it's only gonna help Shedeur out, man. And his name is buzzing, you know, right now. You know, like I said, he had a name throughout some years, but now that he's at Colorado, you know, the things he did at TCU and all the other games, the last drive and everything, you know, and he's just rising. His name is just rising. Number 2 quarterback as of so far. You know, Caleb Williams is just on another level. You know, you just have to admit that the guy's he's just like that, man. So, but Shedeur Sanders with Caleb Williams being drafted, you know, next year, he'll be the guy. He'll be the top guy, you know, and then that's just going to make the recruiter, the wide receiver recruits just that much better. I mean, everybody's going to want to play for Coach Prime, especially when they see how it's going on, what's going on, and, you know, how much fun they're having and winning ball games, and the love. That's one thing. The players see that love that Coach Prime has for the players, man, and they're gonna love to play for a guy like that, because a lot of kids, you know, when they go off to college, man, they don't have a father figure, you know, so to have a guy who's going to teach me the game, you know, teach me the game and care about me at the same time, and try to make sure that I'm set up for the future and my future's bright, you know, after football, you know. And that's just good to have, you know. So he has that going for him, you know, the motivation that he gives it, and instills in the boys, and the belief that he instills in them, and, you know, and with Shedeur coming back, you know, it looks like, I mean, he's gonna have every recruit, every receiver is going to hit the portal wanting to catch passes from Shedeur Sanders to increase their chances of going to the NFL as well. So, and you know, Tom Brady, motivation was he was picked late in the draft, you know, and that's what fueled him. And I think Shedeur is going to have, you know, he's not going to have that in his favor, because he's going to be picked very high in a draft, you know, probably the first quarterback, probably the first player, you know, coming back. And if he continues on doing what he's doing, you know, and but I think Shedeur's motivation is going to come with keeping the legacy, you know, the Sanders legacy, keeping that up, man, because his dad was, You know, in my eyes, I believe he was the best cornerback, cover corner in the NFL. You know, watching the game. Other people could say this, say different. That's fine. But, you know, he's definitely one of the best cornerbacks in the game. You know, prime time. I mean, the name speaks for itself. You know, he got the name from his performance, you know, on the field. So I think that's going to motivate him. You know, his dad was one of the best at his position. And I think Shedeur is going to want to be the best at his position as well. And who's better to get your motivation from one of the best that ever do it, and Tom Brady, man. So Shedeur Sanders looks like he's going to be coming back, you know, to Colorado, you know, for a senior year. And if you look at it, man, he got the NIL deals, you know, all the stuff going on, man. He don't need to. There's no rush to go to the NFL. You know, I mean, why not win as much as you can with your dad? You know, this is legendary what they're doing, father and son duo, man. You know, did it at Jackson State, doing it here at well, not here, I'm not there, but at Colorado. You know, doing it there at Colorado. You know, I mean, both of his sons. You know, he got Shiloh there too, but that's just legendary to play with your brothers, play with your brother. And, you know, and play for your dad, man. That's just, you know, and possibly win something, man. I mean, like I said, you see how this team gelled together, you know, a team full of recruits. And you're going to have a boatload of recruits next year, especially if when the word comes out and it's official that Shedeur's coming back, man. Man, you might have to pick the receivers from a hat, you know, because you're going to have so many trying to come to Colorado and be a part of that culture and be a part of the greatness, the legacy, man. Just be a part of it. You know, Colorado won one game, man. One game, 1-11. Nobody at the games to now, you know, they're 3-0. They're already way better than what they was last year. Selling out all the home games. You got celebrities there. I mean, the culture is just changed dramatically, and that's the prime effect. And now Shedeur is adding a Shedeur effect, you know, on his end by his play, and he's going to have players wanting to come. So it's going to be a package deal, man. I want to play for Coach Prime and play with Shedeur and be a part of this legacy, man. So it's going to be cool to see Shedeur come back and play again if he do, because, you know, they're not going to win every game, and I know he's going to have a revenge tour for the teams that, you know, they do lose to. You know, so it's good. It's just I'm happy for him. I'm happy for Coach Prime. You know, Deion Sanders watched him play corner when he was in the NFL, and it's just good to see what he's doing with these young men, you know, and this program. So Shedeur Sanders may be coming back for his senior year at Colorado to be the top dog, and he wants to be the top pick in the draft. So we just have to keep watching Shedeur. Thanks for watching the video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell to get all the new videos. And until next time, I'm out.